in itself is discussed, for sure. It deserves to be discussed. But the understanding which sees everything as an object to be consumed will inevitably put the human being into the same category. Unfortunately, that was the case. The tools and the mechanisms and the systems which are supposed to serve people, after a while made human beings and the people serve for themselves. And this is not something that we can accept, taking into consideration our values. What differentiates our civilization from the dominant culture of today is this understanding. So this understanding, which is reducing the human beings to the level of object, will have no way to cover. So from Farabi to Ibn Sina, from Biruni to Ulubey, many of our scientists of our great civilization, as they have done so, they have put the humanity to the center of their scientific endeavors, and we say that it is high time that we should improve and boost this understanding. If you remember, when the COVID-19 affected the whole world, the medical authorities of the world announced a couple of precautions. At that very time, a movie was shot regarding to the lives of Ibn Sina. So similar precautions have been given by this great scientist, as we have seen from that movie as well. Likewise, behind all those endeavors and efforts which sees human beings not as a tool but as the center of all the endeavors, lies our common understanding and our common values of our civilization. So as the Turkic world, we are responsible for preserving this understanding and mentality. So a human-centered civilizational understanding guides our scientific endeavors, and by keeping it away from the sacredness of technology, we should make sure that this understanding, when it comes to the scientific endeavors, would last. So that's why we believe that the Turkish Medical World Congress will be a very important platform where those steps in align with our civilizational values will be taken. So I would like to thank each one of you for all your efforts and endeavors that you will be showing at this direction. Distinguished guests, the so-called advanced countries in the world, just like in any other field, provides high-quality healthcare services to the people only with a certain level of socioeconomic background. In such kind of a system, people from a low socioeconomic background will have huge difficulties if they are not willing to pay huge prices. In advanced countries, we remember the stories of those people who couldn't even get closer to the doors of the hospitals. We have witnessed those times by either hearing from our beloved ones or seeing it directly. So, unfortunately, we have come across with the heart-wrenching situations in those advanced countries during the pandemic, and there is even no need to explain what happened in the least developed countries during the pandemic. As the Republic of Turkey, with the healthcare services that we provide to our citizens and the medical aid that we dispatched to 162 countries and 12 international organizations, we have successfully managed the pandemic. From the outset of the pandemic, with the understanding that the most valuable person is the one who serves the humanity the most, without showing any sort of discrimination whatsoever, we mobilized all our means for the service of humanity. So with a similar understanding, right now we are trying to tackle the problem of the food security, and greatest challenges are taking place in the food deliveries. As you know, 1/3 of the grain deliveries are carried out by Russia and Ukraine. So regarding to the transportation of that grain to the countries who are face to face with hunger, we showed utmost effort, and you are the sole witness of it. With the joint mechanism that we have established in Istanbul, so we have delivered the 9.3 million tons of the Ukrainian grain, so thereby easing the grain crisis. Although Russia acted with hesitation, claiming that the similar facilitations have not been provided to her, we will continue to show our utmost effort in order to tackle this problem. And the pandemic brought along many opportunities as well. So behind this success story, of course, lies the strong healthcare infrastructure that we achieved for our country, and at the same time our health system, which at its core has the humanity. One of our most ambitious field in the center of Turkey is the healthcare services. With the innovative methodologies, we have constructed city hospitals, and with our rich human resources, we have achieved this great success story. The service quality of our city hospitals are increasing day by day, and the contributions of our doctors serving in those city hospitals will also be supported in the academic environment as well. We are preparing ourselves for this aim. And 89 of every 100 drugs that our citizens are consuming is produced locally. With our national vaccine, Turkavac, we have become one of the 9 countries who can produce COVID vaccine. Regarding to the oncological diseases, we also provide preventive medical services. And at the same time, we are making use of the ICT technologies in the healthcare services in line with the international standards, and we are one of the few countries who can use those technologies in the most efficient way possible. The Turkish companies can provide world quality services and develop technology which can serve to the whole humanity in the field of healthcare services. We have increased the level of export to import ratio in the field of healthcare services to 55%. And we are progressing quite swiftly. So those positive developments unfolding on the public side also increases the dynamism of our private sector. Digitalization in the healthcare sector, and thanks to the experiences that we have in the service sector, we will share all those means and opportunities with our surroundings, with our vicinity. So our aim is within the vision of the century of Turkey. We will also improve the reputation of our e-health Turkey brand. So I propose each one of you to work in that regard, which will turn our country to a healthcare service hub. So we are also committed to developing the human resources and the healthcare technologies on and on. So, from the medical devices to the diagnostic tools, we will not only fulfill our needs, but at the same time, we will improve those aforesaid fields to the level which will make us having a global voice. So we also see all those joint efforts that we will carry out under the roof of the organization of the Turkic states as an integral part of this aim. Distinguished guests, in recent years, one of our well-known scientists is Aziz Sancar, whose name is written in golden letters in the history of medicine. That's why those awards will be seen as a means for preparing a new Aziz Sancar. With his humility and with all the contributions he has made for this world, once again we would like to extend our gratitude and respect to our Professor Aziz Sancar. So today we will be congratulating our scientists who contributed remarkably to the science, and I see each one of them as the pillars of the bridge that we are constructing from past to future. And we will also deliver them the loyalty awards, and I would like to congratulate each one of those winners. I also kindly request from our brothers coming from the Turkic states to extend our respect and love to their brothers and sisters in their homeland. I greet you all with love and respect. Stay in health.
Saatı devletlerini müsaadeleriyle bir müddet daha sahnede ağırlamaya devam edeceğiz. Nobel ödüllü Türk bilim insanımız Profesör Doktor Sayın Aziz Sancar adına bu yıl 6.sı verilen 2022 TÜSEP ödüllerine birbirinden değerli bilim insanlarımız layık görüldü efendim. Şimdi izninizle Sağlık, Bilim ve Teknoloji